Okay, so as I understand now, you couldn't hear me until that moment. So welcome to the 5ers Trading Room, and thank you for joining us. I am Snir, and I will do the trading room for today. Okay, now I'm getting the reaction that you can all hear me. I would like to know if you can see my screen also. So just give me a sign, it will be perfect. Yes, excellent. Thank you very much. All right. So I'll just repeat for what I said until that moment. As you can see, I usually work with the naked chart. This is what you see now. And I'm mostly based and rely on supply and demand level, which is, in my opinion, the most critical level and the most effective levels to trade. In my opinion, the best compared to all indicators and oscillators, which usually I don't use them. The most important thing to understand on the chart is the price himself and nothing else. This is all we need to know. So I'll start to talk about this this opportunity here that the price just reached a level that seems like a supply level in the euro dollar. This is the 15-minute chart. Okay, and then I open a sell position here. And if you don't know, by the way, you can just drag and drop a line from the order, as you can see on the chart. If I just press on the mouse and drag it up, that will be my stop loss. So the stop loss will be above this last high, as you can see. And the reason that I'm looking for a short position is that I believe that if the price just came back from that low, and if we take a look on the left, this is where the price came from, all right? The story of the price is always on the left. So this is where we came from, and I do believe that if the price already reached that low, there is a high chance that the price is about to reach at least this level here. And that's why I preferred to keep sell the euro dollar. And I put the sell order here. It should be a bit up here on the red line, as you can see, but I just missed it a bit. So I open the order here. It's just a few pips below, not a big deal. Stop loss above the last high and take profit will be this area. Okay. This is, let's call it for the intraday opportunity, which hopefully will go in favor of us. And if we take a look on the 1 hour chart, okay, we can see the full picture and more from the left. And if some of you want to take this position far away, the final target can be this support level here, as you can see here at the bottom. I'll just put it as a level, all this level, all right? You can see this support that originally was this demand on the left, then the price test this level once, 2, 3, and about 4, 5, 6. Any demand level that just tested by the price a few times became a support level. So that could be a long-term target for swing traders, for those who want to try to take this position until that level. And of course, only if the price will go in our favor and won't trigger the stop loss. You can see the risk reward ratio that we can get by trading a supply demand level. And this is what we can see now. So we will keep following this position. Let's check the GBP against the US dollar. As you can see, also the GBP, the pound and the dollar is just about to reach a supply level that seems like a good one. All right, you can see it here in the 15-minute charts. Also, the price already reached that low. The reason that the price just stopped here is this demand. All right, that's the reason that the price just turned back from that level and move up. So if we take a look further in the 1 hour chart, the hourly chart, all right, we can see it here. And if we want to try to take a short position at the supply level here, I believe that that can be the final target, or maybe this support here. As you can see, all this level that the price already tested few times in a row. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's take a look at the 5-minute chart and just let's put a sell order here. Okay. We can delete this line and put the sell order. I can take it a bit lower. All right. Then let's set the stop loss and the take profit. I just want to see the line on the chart, and I just drag and drop it to the level I want. Okay, stop loss just above this supply. Take profit can be, for now at least, the last low of the price, right? This level, this area. All right, let's take a look and follow this opportunity also. Some of you have any favorite pair that you want me to analyze and take a look together? If so, just write it down on the chat, and I'll just do it. Let's take a look on the US dollar and the Canadian. All right, as you can see, to be honest, I don't see anything that's really interesting to look for the short term. Not at this level. Maybe look for a buy position at this demand as a short-term position, intraday position. But for now, the price is not there yet. We will keep following the US dollar and the Canadian. If we take a look on the 1 hour chart, let's take a look on the 4 hour chart and try to get a clear picture of this. Okay. So, all right. As you can see, we are in the lowest level for a long time. Let's take a look on the daily chart, and this is what we get. In my opinion, the price will try to reach this demand we can see on the daily chart on the left. You see the little few candles that just moving aside in a very tight range. That's exactly how a demand level look. So I do believe that for the long term, even for the short term swing, sell position is the right thing to look for on the US dollar Canadian. But I don't see the completely the opportunity at the moment now. Let's take a look on the US dollar and the Japanese. Some of you asked to analyze the New Zealandi and the Kiwi against the Japanese yen. We will do it in a few seconds. And the GBP AUD. All right. US dollar and against the yen, as you can see, the price just came back from that level. And as you can see, the price just moved down in a kind of a way that seems like a powerless movement. This is actually a movement that's called compression, if we're talking about price action. And compression is kind of a movement that represent a powerless movement. At this case, the sellers here not really dominant, and it's a powerless movement of the price. It's not a significant trend or something like this. Below, we can see a perfect demand level. You can see how the price just run away from that level and left behind unfilled orders at the system that only waiting for the price to came back and collect the orders. So at this moment, we will just wait for the price at this level. We can set here a buy limit order, and let's just set it there. All right, that will be my buy limit order. We can leave it here, just a few pips above. maybe a bit below. And also, as we did before with the GBP, let's set the stop loss and the take profit, just drop the line on the chart, and I will just move them to the level I want. Okay. Oh, the stop loss just on the right place. A few pips below. What I start to say before, that if the price already reached that level, as you can see here, that's the last top. And this is what we see on the left. It's not a significant supply that will turn the price down and change the momentum. So I do believe that at least the price will tend to reach at least this flag here, this level. All right. This is what I see. So a demand level by position. Let's keep following this. Let's go back to the euro dollar. Nothing happened. The price still at the same area, just a few pips above the order, the sell order that we just set. The GBP and the US dollar still waiting here with our sell limit orders. I would like to show you a position that I just opened yesterday, and it's not just to show you a successful position, it's also to show you and explain you the meaning and the advantage of trading supply and demand level, which is usually a very accurate level. And for the long term, trading supply demand can help us to create, as a trader, a great risk reward ratio. This example will show you exactly what I mean. As you can see, I just drag and drop the order, the close order from the account history to the chart, and this is what you will see. That's the level I just entered the sell position. The reason is this supply, okay? From the left here, it looks like the same supply that we just saw on the GBP USD, the pound dollar, and in the euro dollar and other else. So that's from the trading room yesterday. I wanted to show you this. Open a sell position here. The stop loss was originally just a bit above this supply level. You can see this is the supply from the left. All right. So the stop loss was just above this line, a few pips. That's the entry. You can see the row, all right, the arrow here. And that line show you exactly where I closed the position, not long time ago, just a few hours ago, here at the bottom. The reason I closed this position was this support slash demand here at the bottom. That's the reason that the price just got there and stopped and stuck there. And, you know, by the end, the price also can broke out this level. So, but I choose to close the position here. It's not closed. It was the take profit, as you can see here. If I just point on this little line, right? That was the take profit, as you can see. And the original stop loss was just above. And as you can see, after the price create this new supply, after the price creates that movement, a few little candles, and then the drop down, I just rolled the stop loss above this level, above these supplies. The conclusion is just because if the price will, from that moment, will move up and break out this supply, most likely that the price will keep move on to the next available supply somewhere on the left, and then there is no reason to stay in this position. So this is where was the stop loss after I managed the position and rolled the stop loss just down above the new supply that the price create during the position. So seems good. 120 pips, good position. And the most important thing, take a look, that was the risk. 17, let's just make it 20 pips. That was the ratio, the profit. All right, almost 120 pips. So it's a great risk reward ratio. And only when you work with a very accurate level, you can get this. I'm not saying that all supply and demand works perfect, but when it works, it gives you a great risk reward ratio. All right, let's take a look on the New Zealand yen, as you asked. All right. Someone asked, where did you put the stop loss on the GBP USD? I will check the New Zealand yen. Let's go back to the GBP USD. All right, here is the stop loss just above, a few pips above the supply. This is the supply for me. All this, especially these few little candles that move aside in a very tight range. You can see that here. So the stop loss just above, the take profit here at the bottom. All right, as we can see now, hopefully the price will make another correction to the upside and will trigger our order. And if not, nothing happened. As you can see, the euro dollar, at least for now, is in our favor. We can let's take a look on the 5-minute chart. It is also seems like a bit compression what we see now here. You can see it. The price move very slowly, and hopefully this position will be in our favor. All right, as I promised, Kiwi against the Japanese yen. Here it is. Okay, Kiwi against the Japanese yen. We take a look. This is the 1-hour chart, and we can see the price just reached the lowest level that it was before from the last low. And let's take a deep look, a wider look on the 4-hour chart. You can see the reason that the price holding at this level. For now, it's the second time. The reason is not something that happened now, especially. It's most likely because of this demand here from the left. You can see this demand. If I just change it here to 1-hour chart, you'll see probably the picture that we saw before. A little few candles move aside in a tight range, and then the price just run away from that level. So this is what we are looking now. Since the price already touched this level, I wouldn't take another buy position there. Supply and demand levels, trading supply demand levels, usually I trade only on the first touch of the price. This one was already tested, and at least for me, it's not valid anymore. So if we take a look to the left and look for another reason, at least for what we see in this 4-hour time frame, the next available demand to look for a buy position is this one. Little few candles, right? Small candles moving aside in the tight range. That will be, I just marked it, that will be the demand level, the next level to look for buy position. Let's take a look on the 15-minute chart. I don't think it's a good level to buy, even not as an intraday position. It's not the best opportunity that we saw, we can see so far. So at least for this moment, I don't see an excellent reason to sell or to buy at this level the Kiwi against the yen. The next one will be the GBP. I'm short since 40 pips. Oh, someone asked me if you short for 40 pips, if to take profit. To be honest, this is not the meaning of this trading room, but I can give you an advice. I'll give you few opportunity. One of them, wait until the price reach at least this support you can see here, or maybe even this demand. I can just give you the critical levels on the chart and you choose what to do. And when I'm saying this one or this one, and if we take a look on the hourly chart, you can see that also now we are in a kind of a critical level. It's not that I will buy there, but at least I will manage the sell position. If you are already in profit, maybe just put the stop loss and roll your stop loss above the next critical level, maybe above this one or above this one. It's up to you, but not above this one, because if the price will break out this level here, there is no reason to stay in this sell position. All right, so I hope I can just help you with these conclusions. Also, when the price reach this support here at these levels, right, I will suggest you to react, to manage your position, roll your stop loss, always roll your stop loss to the next level, the next high that the price create when you are in a sell position. Okay. All right, GBP against AUD. You are more than welcome. Okay. GBP and AUD. Okay. So we can see that the price, at least if we take a look in this 4 hours time frame, you can see how the price is just holding on this demand from the left. All right. That's the reason the price just stay at this level here, then again, again. You can see how this level support the price. So we can just say that at least for now, the price is in a bullish momentum. This is the low, high, last low. I wouldn't say last low because the price didn't create still a new high above this one. So we should wait and see. I don't see any upcoming opportunity in this area to buy or to sell for the swing or long term this GBP AUD. If we take a look on the 1 hour time frame, maybe 15 minutes, not my favor. I don't see any clear opportunity, not for the intraday and not for as a swing trader. So that's all I can say about the GBP AUD. I'll try to analyze it for the long term. As you can see, the price just in the daily chart came after this significant downtrend. That was the last high on this downtrend. By the way, for me, the momentum defined by the high and the low, no other indicators. Once the price broke out here, the last high, this one, it's the last high of this downtrend from the left. Once the price broke out this last high, it's the first sign for us that this momentum, this one, this bearish momentum, has switched to a bullish momentum, most likely. So that happened. And if the price already reached that level, I do believe that at least the price is on its way for swing terms, long terms. For now, the first station will be this, maybe supply, at least for now. So, but I still don't find the exact level to buy the GBP AUD. Let's keep and wait and see if the price will create a new demand. Then we can use it, but still doesn't. Okay, let's go back to our position. Okay. So as you can see, the price just holding this level, and we just need the patience. Okay. Against the dollar and the Japanese yen, still at the same level for the last few 15-minute candles. Nothing happened. GBP USD, same situation. If one of you want us to check more different pairs, you are more than welcome to just write it down on the chat. And let's see. Okay, I will choose another few pairs to analyze with you. Let's take a look for something close. And all right, let's try the euro and the Canadian, not the daily. Daily is very far. Let's start with the 4 hour, maybe 1 hour time frame. Okay. As you can see here also, the price just stopped at this demand from the left. Okay. I don't see any good reason, at least for now, to buy or to sell. Okay. Euro GBP. All right. This is not a good chart to trade, as you can see. The price last time create this supply. That was the reaction on the first touch. This is another touch, and here the price even broke out this supply, then react to this one just above. You can see from the left also, and again. And actually what we have now, that is the price also create this demand, but it checked this demand already, test 1, 2, 3. So we have nothing fresh, not here at the bottom and not here at the top. All level, all supply and demand here already tested by the price. So I won't take the chance again, as I said before, only on the first touch. Let's take it to the 4-hour time frame, and this is the next level that I might look for a buy position. Just a bit below the last low that the price create here. You can see this is the last level, the next level, sorry, the next available demand, fresh demand that the price didn't test yet, which I look for a position. And from here at the top, I don't see nothing interesting really. And all right, someone just writing here, actually 50 pips in a profit for a long position on GBP USD. Despite what I'm still going long. I wish you all success, because it's very depend if you are a long-term trader or intraday trader. In that case, if you are a long-term trader and I am suggesting this position as an intraday or maybe short-term trader, we can both be successful at this situation. But at least I would suggest you, even if you are a long-term trader at this level, I would suggest you to roll your stop loss, to react, to lock your position, to do something, to manage your position. This is exactly the level where you need to react with your position when you're in a long position and you just reach a level that looks like this. You need to do something. You need to manage your position. Lower your risk, roll your stop loss, whatever. All right. And again, I wish you all success. Okay, let's keep following this one. At least for now, the price just stuck at the same level. As you can see now, the price just rise up. Maybe we'll reach that level. Our position is this one. Also, the euro dollar is just rising up. And let's see if the Kiwi, you can see the Kiwi, as we saw before, already broke out the last low here. You can see it. And let's take a look. Oh, the next level to buy is very far. Okay. I don't see nothing close here from the left. A good reason to buy the Kiwi against the dollar. Okay. So before we just end this session, another pairs, if you want to choose, someone choose the US dollar against the Swiss. Let's take a look together. Usually the US dollar against the Swiss is a mirror of the euro dollar. Not always, but many of the time, most of the time. Here is the US dollar against the Swiss. All right. We can see how the US dollar and the Swiss create here at the bottom. This is the 4-hour time frame. We can see the excellent demand here at the bottom. You can see this one. Again, it's the same picture as we saw before, a little and small candles that just moving aside in a very tight range. Buying this level at the first touch most likely will be a good chance to succeed. Let's change it to 1-hour chart and 15-minute chart. And before the price reach this lowest level, we can see another one. Sorry, we can see another one here. Right? We see it, you can see it only in the 15-minute chart. So this is what we see. Actually, what we can do is to buy at this level, and the stop loss will be just below. If the stop loss will trigger and we lost this position, we can just try another buy position here with a stop loss below that level. At least for now, it seems like a great demand, both levels. If we take a look again on the 4-hour time frame, you can see the reason that the price just react here. It's the supply here from the left. But I do believe that for the long term, the price will tend to reach at least the top here, higher, okay? Higher than the price already been, which is this one. So still far, but we just need to sit and wait for the price to reach at least this level. That's for the Kiwi and the dollar. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Another pair, if some of you want to choose, this is the time. All right. All right. GB pound and the Canadian dollar, that will be the last pair that we will analyze together. Let's put it on the chart. And as you can see, GBP against the Canadian dollar. This is the 1 hour chart, sorry, 15-minute chart. Let's take a look first on the chart, 4-hour chart. All right. At least with this chart, it seems that the next available supply is here at the top. The price just came back from that level, as you can see here. The reason that the price react from that level, which is the last low that the price creates in this 4-hour time frame, is the reason is this demand here at the left. You can see this picture exactly has demand look as we saw many times in this trading room today. So this is the reaction. It's the unfilled orders that waiting for the price to come back here. Okay. If we take a deep look and try to get in conclusion, it seems that the price in is a bearish momentum. Okay. And I will prefer to look for a sell position. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame and 15 minutes. The price here is just a bit mess, so it's really hard to decide here. I do believe that this level will take the price back down. It doesn't look perfect for what I'm looking for usually. It's a risky level, let's say. If I will do something at this level, it's sell position in the GB pound Canadian, but I have to say it's a risky level. The picture here is not very clear as we saw before, many supply and demand, but I do believe from that level that the price will back to be bullish. And let's try to see a better picture in the 5-minute chart. All right. Same conclusion. If you want to try to get any confirmation from the lower time frame in order to sell the GBP and the Canadian, just wait for the price to break out at least the last low that the price create in this 5 minutes momentum. You see this bullish momentum. The price creates high, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and again and again and again. The last low is here. If the price will break out in a convenience way, if the price will break out this last low, I would say that at least from the short term, the 5-minute time frame, it seems that the price really changed the momentum to back to be bullish, and then we can get this confirmation from the lower time frame. So that's another option to act. All right, before we end, just take a look in the position that we are in. The euro dollar is still valid and hope still will hold at this level. Just to remind you, that will be the final target, at least for me. And if the price will start to go down, I will always manage my position. Don't forget, open the position is just a half of the job. The next half The next part is to manage the position, which is more important even. And I will manage the position from the lower time frame, maybe 15 minutes, 5-minute chart, doesn't really matter. GBP against the dollar, still waiting for the price. Okay, the same situation. If the price will trigger, if the sell limit will be triggered and the position will be open, don't forget to manage your position. And very close, you can see US dollar and the Japanese yen. Okay. I do also check news events in Forex Factory for who ask these questions. Of course, during news, high impact news, especially, it's the time to maybe to roll your stop loss. Even in some cases, maybe close your position if you are in a good profit. Maybe delete some limit orders if the price really close to those orders. I do check the high impact news, especially before. All right, so very close, as you can see. We will wait another few seconds just to see if that happened. All right, go back to the euro dollar, same situation. And New Zealand dollar. And it seems that we are really close. Okay, we can just sit and wait here for an hour and the price will just hold at these levels. Okay. Thank you for all to join us today. I really appreciate it, and thank you for participating in our trading room. I hope you'll find a benefit from that, and see you the next time, which will be next Monday. Wish you all a very successful trading week. Thank you. See you the next time. Bye bye.